This album cover doesn't really make that much sense. It's called Ungodly Hour. I mean, I guess it makes sense when you realize that their wings are not really wings. It's just like this fake, weird plastic that looks like it wants to be titanium. Moving on. Welcome back to Y.E.S, everyone. Today we're going to talk about Ungodly Hour, the second studio album released by Chloe and Halle. So I know I've heard of this duo before, and apparently they are signed to the label that is owned by Mrs. Carter. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. R&B is a genre I find myself reviewing less and less, and that makes me very sad because I think that is a beautiful, beautiful genre. And there's so much of it that I took from what you would call the oldies. And there was even R&B pop when I was a teenager growing up. So now I have to review the occasional R&B, or I have to look for the other stuff that's trying to be more true to its origins, or just stuff that goes underappreciated. And occasionally I have to review albums like this, the ones I don't really like talking about that much. Sometimes we attribute things like this to a thing called sophomore slump. I can't say that I can use that because I don't know what their first album was like. I don't know if I would have loved it or felt the same as this one. All I know is that this is not really that great. It's not beyond terrible. It's just really not anything to be like celebrating about. Let me get into it. Firstly, why would you make an intro less than 30 seconds and pointless? Okay, firstly, yeah, 30 seconds makes it feel pointless just on its own. But at the same time, there's nothing about it that makes me think you're about to hear something interesting and you will like it. No. That intro goes into the song Forgive Me. That song was not impressive at all. The song Do It is a pretty standard pop-ish R&B song. It feels like it's trying to give that slow, more classy beat. This is one of the few highlights I can say about the album. From then on to almost the end of the album, we get a lot of pretty forgettable songs, if I'm being honest. Then we get to the 12th track, which is titled Wonder What She Thinks of Me. Now, there's a couple of songs in here that kind of go around this theme. This isn't exact, but a lot of these songs kind of revolve around dudes that cheat or are in complicated situations, non-committal relationships. I have a hard time sometimes trying to figure out where the serious tone is or where the perhaps satire is, because sometimes songs like this just make me think that they're kind of just going with the flow of unfaithful men. And other times they're trying to call them out as, you should call out cheaters. But if you're going to do it, you got to stick the landing in the music realm. That's what I'm trying to refer to. And the last song, ROYL. The backup vocals, not that great. Actually pretty horrendous, if I'm being blatantly honest. And it's even worse when the call and response kind of tool is used in this song. It's like, I struggle to try and figure out how to describe it well to you. I just can only show kind of at this point where I am dismayed, basically. There's not a whole lot more that I can really say other than I am very unimpressed. I don't feel like a lot of creativity was put into this. And with the duo, there's actually a lot of options that you can do and utilize your talents and gifts and vocals. It feels more like two girls who are trying to be pop artists. They just happen to be trying to do it together. All right, well, now that I've said that, after having listened and reviewed this album, I'm going to give production a C-. I'm going to give creativity a D-, and expression and lyrics is a D. Having said those things, how would I recommend this album? It's okay. Holding out that we get something out there, something in this genre that will rejuvenate some life inside me. This doesn't do it for me today. If you like it, great. Please let me know what you thought of it. I'm at a loss for words, to be honest, so I guess we need to wrap it up. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow more of me, please check out my social media links down in the description below. Be sure to leave me a like for this video, and remember to leave a comment if you so care to engage with me. And if you want to discover, promote, and review the best in entertainment, be sure to subscribe so you can get that yes in your life. See you next time.